Yo, what's up guys? It's Yellowfin, and I'm going to be joining the Ava-Cado run event because mainly I just want to show off the new track sets that are pretty cool with the new update. And I'm not sure if I have really a great hand for this event, but this is what I'm going to be using, with the requirements being Aston Martin, Vauxhall Opel, and Ariel. So I'm going to be using my 233 Aston Martin V12 Vantage Carbon Black Edition, my 332 Aston Martin Bulldog, my 111 Ariel Atom 3, I have my 323 Opel Corsa Super 1600, and a 323 Opel Manta 400. Now, the only upgrade I could really do to my hand would be to use the Opel GT Concept instead of the Opel Manta 400 Rally, and that would put me at max RQ, but I still don't have it maxed out, so this is what I'm going to be going with instead then. And let's see how far we'll be able to go, and also just check out the new track sets that they've added, because they look pretty nice. If we could not load. But let's see. Let's see how long this loading screen will take, and then we could check out the new track sets. So, we're still loading, but I'm not sure what tier worthy this hand is. It's not great, but it's also not bad. The only thing is I don't have the Aston Martin Vulcan, which a lot of people have, and I do not. So this might be pretty interesting then with lacking that car. But if we could get into a race first, then maybe we could see. Okay, there we go. So first off, this guy looks pretty simple, looks pretty easy to beat. So this is what we're going to do with this hand. So that'll probably go like that, that'll go there, 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 and there. And that'll be basically how this hand will work. Just like that. We've got our two cars for the drags, the both Aston Martins, the Opel for the city streets, the other Opel to be an RQ saver for whatever's twisty, and the Ariel to just be hopefully an easy win every time. So yeah, this hairpin road looks very nice. I definitely do like the way the hairpin road turned out. It's just got a lot of detail, but all the new track sets have a lot of detail, which is very cool. I like it a lot. It also doesn't lag very much at all, which is also pretty nice, because I was kind of expecting it to make the game a lot more laggier, but it doesn't, which is pretty cool. There does seem to be, I'm not sure if it's a glitch or just they haven't done it yet, but some cars don't seem to have the new car textures, while others do, like their Vauxhall did, while my Opel did not. But maybe they're just working on adding more textures to cars. Like, see, both Bulldogs have it this time, so might just be some cars just haven't had the textures added to them yet. But it's pretty interesting seeing the Bulldog having the supercar body, with it being more of a modern supercar build. And like, as you can see right here, the Opel GT has it, but the Opel Manta 400 does not. But we shouldn't lose by too many points yet. But the Twisty Road also looks very nice. But the track sets I do like the most are... Oh, that's cool with the Maloo being an actual truck. Even though it doesn't really look like the Maloo, but like, it just looks like a pickup truck, which is actually pretty cool then. But the track set that I like the most is the Mountain Tour track sets, because they have a ton of detail and they just look amazing. So let's go for this one, because we should be able to win. We'll win that, lose, lose, and then we'll have you for that and you for that. And this should all work out well. As long as we don't lose points on fast circuit, but that's why we have the Ariel Atom. It shouldn't really lose too many points. Plus, that's a lot of points. 127 points against the DBS V12. That's kind of disappointing for that car. Then here, we shouldn't lose too many, I'm thinking, because we've got good handling, good 0 to 60. We just aren't really having the MRA or the top speed, but yeah, only 60 points lost. That's fine. For it being a car that we just have to either get an easy win or not lose by too much compared to other opponents like that Aston Martin 177. Car park also looks very nice. That's very detailed for the car park. It does seem to be a lot quicker when the cars are finishing the car park. Like, boom, and it's done, just like that. But it might be just because all the tracks are sort of zoomed in as well. And then there we go, the quarter mile drag 2. Just the track sets all look amazing. I really like this update, and they didn't really seem to screw many things up with bugs. And like, even with the other cars, if some cars missing textures, they could just play it off as they hadn't added those textures to them yet. This should be easy because they don't have a medium ground clearance car. So we'll put that there. That'll go on Twisty, Hairpin. Ooh, Twisty Circuit. But I feel like the Ariel works better on Hairpin, because I feel like weight plays a tiny bit of an effect into Hairpin Road, but maybe it's just like, just lighter cars perform better on Hairpin Road though, so I don't really know. But that's going to be a lot of bonus points anyway. 150, yep, 176, there we go. That's a good amount of points, so no matter what we lose or win, we should be fine. This will be an interesting one though. We do have better handling, better MRA, we just don't have the 0 to 60, but yeah, we are winning that, okay. It wasn't really even that close. And then here, we will lose. But let's just watch the race. Let's observe the twisty road terrain that we have around it. It's very nice. It just looks really good. We've even got clouds and stuff, especially when you go into rainy tracks. There are no rainy tracks in this event, but the rainy track sets, you can see like the rain droplets just fall onto your screen too, which is nice. There does seem to be those little flashy squares sometimes, but that's just something that needs to be fixed, and that's not really even much of a bad glitch. It's really a glitch that doesn't have much effect. It's just when you notice and you're like, oh, like see that square? But it also kind of adds a bit of an impact to it as well. So really, it's not even like a bad glitch. Now that's an interesting one with the Bulldog. The Bulldog's actually keeping up with the CC100, even gaining a bit, but we do run out of track. The Bulldog probably would have won though, if maybe we had a bit more track to it, which would be interesting, but also kind of game-breaking if they added like a longer drag. We have taken a loss though, which isn't very nice. But we should, both these guys look, actually I'm not sure if we can beat this guy. Because here's 3 drags, 1 win. I'm just not sure if the Bulldog could beat the vanquished Volante. I don't know if we want to risk it or not. That's a win, that's a win. Loss, win, loss. I think we go for this guy. Just take the safer approach. We've already taken a loss from somebody else, so let's go with this and like that. And this should work out as long as we don't lose too many points to the 177. Looks like they put a fuse in it as well. We do get 109 bonus points there actually. The Aerial Atom 3 isn't actually too bad of a choice to have for this event just because of its fast 0 to 60. 110 points there against the Atom 1 as well. They just do not have the drag cars needed. That's a loss by 50. I wonder which hand actually beat us. Maybe if it was the Vanquish Volante hand. Then there we go, more points there, and we really shouldn't lose very... That's a maxed out 177? I didn't even notice that. Okay, that's 111 points lost, but they 332'd it as well. That's interesting. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a bad tune, though. That car has insanely good MRA. And is it lacking handling, though? I think it's rather lacking. 92, I mean, that's not bad handling. But for the MRA it has, I wouldn't really say they messed it up with 332ing it. I could see it as a rather viable tune, especially if they have the Aston Martin Vulcan as well, which covers a completely different area. That's very interesting. That is definitely very interesting to see. Okay, so let's see right here what we can do. This looks balanced, so it's... Oh, they messed up. They 323'd it. Alright, let's beat them. They really messed up their tune on their Aston Martin Bulldog. That sucks. The Twisty Road, I feel like, is the best spot for them. We'll see if we can win that City Streets medium. That'll be pretty close. And then we'll win those two. But let's see if we can win against the Maloo. I'm not sure. We have 5 better handling. They have much better 0 to 60, though. And probably better MRA, I'd assume. It looks like, yeah, they're just going to stick in front. We did catch up a tiny bit, but I do need to get the Vauxhall Maloo again. I used to have it, then I fused it away, and I just haven't pulled one since, but that's because it's such a tricky car to pull as well. With it being a pickup truck, it being a Vauxhall, and it also being Australian. Like, really, the only thing you can pull it from is either a Vauxhall specific pack, or this carbon fiber pack, or just a regular ceramic or carbon fiber. I think that's what I pulled mine in, was just a regular carbon fiber, I think. But it's just definitely an interesting one that you have very low chances of pulling, and I totally would have kept if I would have known how hard it would be to pull a second one. But there we go. 5-1 right now. We're in Tier 3. I actually do think we have a Tier 2 worthy hand. We should probably be fine, which is nice. So I'll sell off this stuff. I'm also finally saving up for a 500k pack opening again. Probably because school started, so I just spend all day grinding clubs at school. Because I've got nothing better to do, and I just waste a lot of time where we just sit there and do nothing. So I grind clubs then, and I make about 100k a day anyway, so we're at 120k already, and then eventually we will have a pack opening then. But yeah, new update. I like it a lot. Definitely looks very good, and that's going to conclude it for this video. So yeah, oh, that's a cool JPT event coming up too. That could be interesting. So yeah, that's going to be concluding for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this type of content, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that cool stuff. I'm Elephant. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.